Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you're watching this, it is Saturday, March 25th, and this is my 12th video of 2023 where I'm reflecting on the last week and giving myself some time and grace and compassion for whatever came up in the last week. And this last week was better. It was better. If you've watched the last two videos, I had some pretty rough weeks. I mean, just this year, all four of us got COVID. Then we celebrated, we healed, and we were in the clear. We were no longer contagious. We were very healthy, and we celebrated our son's third birthday party. And then all the kids from the party caught this virus, and then the parents caught it. So then we were sick again. And then we healed, helped my parents move, and then I threw my back out. I just was trying to do everything for everybody. And it just felt like I was either a squirrel on the road, if you know that expression, like in the middle of the road, you're just dodging the cars and going to like wherever you need to go. So that was one. And then felt like I was just on this hamster wheel. I just kept going, going, going. And honestly, this last week, yeah, I healed from my back. I was not doing all I was recognizing that I was on autopilot. I was on autopilot, just like going from one thing to the next, just like, oh, this needs to be done. Oh, this needs to be done. Oh, we wake up, we make breakfast, we go do this. Oh, I journal. Oh, we do this. Oh, I forgot to journal. Oh, okay, I'll move over here. And it just kind of felt like we were going through the motions, switched on autopilot, and this is how we were living our life for the last week. And by the end of it, my husband and I looked at each other and were like, this is not sustainable. We can't do this anymore. We need to be mindful with our time, how we're living. We have two kids that we're raising and loving and caring for. We also need to do that for ourselves. We haven't had a date night in forever. It just feels like forever. So we opened up the conversations and we talked about it. We intentionally switched off autopilot so that we can live more fully, be present, get our alone time, just so we can take care of ourselves too and get some quiet and peace. And also recognizing that, there are things we want to do as a couple, like not just with our kids. So we're really excited about that because we opened up the conversation with my parents. They live near us. Um, my husband's parents live in Brazil, so we have one grandparent unit right now that can help us. And pretty much what my mom said was, well, of course you can't do it alone. Like, we're not meant to do this alone. Ah, okay. So for so long, I just felt like I had this belief. Like, I never verbalized it, but I'm like a lone wolf. I'm gonna do it all. I'm gonna take care of everyone. Guess that's not really a lone wolf, is it? If you're trying to take care of everybody, like you're not alone. Okay, so I just have to like, that's interesting. So that trumps that whole thing. I'm not a lone wolf, then I don't need to do it all alone. I'm not meant to take care of everyone at the expense of myself. And yeah, do I want to take care of everyone? Of course, I want to be nurturing and supportive, but that doesn't mean I take on their problems and fix them for them, right? I am nurturing, I'm supportive, I show up, I'm present, but I'm also doing this for myself too. And that's something I just learned on a deeper level this week of like getting off the hamster wheel, stop being the squirrel on the road, and turning off autopilot. And those what are those? Not visions, but images for myself really helped me to kind of make those shifts. So I'm making those shifts. We just started this last at the end of the week, and it feels really good. And I'm excited to see what happens when we move forward. Yeah, because next week is a little bit busier. My husband's playing an opera, and I'm just excited. Like I'm writing more. I've scheduled more free writing time for myself so I can write my poetry, so that I can write more for my business and get my website out to everybody so you can see it. And that's it. This is so. Oh, and before I got on this video, I did a healing process, like a guided meditation around, being Superwoman and trying to do it all. And just remembering like I have tools to help myself, to nurture myself, to take care of myself, to slow down, to be more present, that I'm not a human doing, I'm a human being. And like just excited to see where this new shift, this new awareness is going to take me just in the next week. Yes, I have goals for like months down the road and years, but it's just really exciting to take things in smaller chunks and just be present and see what happens. So, if you're like me and you are someone who needs to do it all, is always trying to prove or, push through things, do it all, just get it done, and then we can rest. I encourage you to take a breath with me and just check in with yourself of reminding ourselves we don't need to do it all. We don't need to do everything at once. Not everything has to get done right in this moment. And that it's our birthright to have rest and ease and to live in this flow where we can enjoy our lives and do the things we love. And yes, do the things that, like the laundry that needs to get done. But those aren't our main drivers. Our jobs aren't our main drivers, right? Our life and being fulfilled and thriving, what feels good for us, that's what matters. The people we surround ourselves with. So I encourage you to slow down, trust that all is happening for you in divine time, and see where that takes us as we start the week tomorrow. Thanks for being here with me, and I'll see you next week. Bye.